Things are getting much better, but I always wonder when I went to church on Sundays. I've always been one to, I'm not just a boxer. I do a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I ask questions. I travel these countries. I watch how their people live, and I learn. And I always ask my mother, I said, Mother, how come is everything white? I said, why is Jesus white with blonde hair and blue eyes? Why is the Lord's Supper all white men? Angels are white. Who? So anyway, I was always curious. I always wondered why. You know, Tarzan is the king of the jungle in Africa. He was white. White man. I saw this white man swinging around Africa with a diaper on, hollering. Oh! Do you all see Tarzan over here?
Right.
Tarzan? And all the Africans, so he's beating them up and breaking the lion's jaw. And here's Tarzan talking to the animals, and the Africans been there for centuries, and he yet can't talk to the animals. Only Tarzan can talk to the animals. I always wondered why. Miss America was always white. All the beautiful brown women in America, beautiful suntans, beautiful shapes, all tight complexions, but she always was white. And Miss World was always white. And Miss Universe was always white. The thing bad was black. The little ugly duckling was the black duck, and the black cat was the bad luck. And if I threaten you, I'm going to blackmail you. Man, I know I'm going to get my people freedom there. I'm the champion of the whole world, the Olympic champion. I know I can eat downtown now. And I went downtown that day, had my big old medal on, and went to restaurants. At that time, black things wasn't integrated. The black folks couldn't eat downtown. And I went downtown, I sat down, and I said, a cup of coffee, hot dog. He said, the lady said, we don't serve Negroes. I was so mad. I said, I don't eat them either. Just give me a couple of hamburgers. Daddy fought in all the wars. Just wanted to go meddling. Couldn't eat downtown. I said, something's wrong. And from then on, I've been a Muslim.
Yes, I was going to ask you, in fact, what attracted you to the Muslim,
truth, the teachings of Elijah Muhammad on how black people's been brainwashed, how they've been taught to love white and hate black, how we've been robbed of our names in slavery, we were robbed of our culture, we were robbed of our true history, so it left us a walking dead man. So when you got black people in an all-white country, and they don't know nothing about themselves, they don't speak the language, they're just mentally dead. And this is happening all over the world. But the first place that will rise will be the black people in America, and then the rest of them will. But it's going on. I was one people to move in the neighborhoods, but clean their own neighborhoods. And another thing, when you say integration, it comes under intermarriage too, right? All being together.
Right, sure.
And I'm sure no intelligent white person watching this show, or no intelligent white man in his or her right white mind, want black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters, and in return introducing their grandchildren as half-brown, kinky-haired black people.
I wouldn't object to that.
Well, you wouldn't, but a lot of them would.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people know. This is the point.
What I'm trying to say is this. You don't have it. You say you don't, but you don't have it. Red birds want to be with red birds. Listen. Tell me when I'm wrong. Pigeons want to be with pigeons.
But
tell me when I'm wrong. They don't have intelligence, but yet they stay together. We should have more intelligence than them, right? Buzzards are with buzzards. Yeah. Buzzards are with buzzards. Bluebirds are with bluebirds. They all are birds, but they've got different cultures. The eagles like to hang out in the mountains. The buzzard like to fly around the desert. Well, the bluebird like to fly around the trees and the grass. There would be certain
problems, a buzzard mating with a sparrow, wouldn't there?
What?
There were certain... Elijah Muhammad teaches separatism, that the two races shall live, that the blacks shall have their own.
Well,
But can I ask you about that? Wouldn't it make more sense, cause less pain all round in the struggle for in this battle, if it was integration rather than separatism? I mean, why do you reject integration?
Well, I tell you, number one, we don't want to start the people to thinking wrong. We don't hate nobody. But Elijah Muhammad teaches us the truth of God that's never been taught to our people, or nobody really. He teaches us that God beautified the planet Earth by separating everybody in different countries to themselves. Chinese are in China, Englishmen in England, Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico, Ethiopians in Ethiopia, Arabians in Arabia, Egyptians in Egypt. And the Americans took that country anyway and then stole us. So you're going to always have chaos and trouble. It's a savage country. I notice here the policemen don't carry guns. They're not even out hit people with sticks. Boy, in America, they got 2 policemen, 5 policemen in one car watching each other. Each has got a pistol. One's got a machine gun. One's got a shotgun. And 2 dogs. And they crawl the streets day and night. And they shooting, pow, hitting. It's crazy. See, and I understand that the worst people in England at that time were ran to America for some reason. and to that part of the world, and then the slavery came and caused all the corruption. But we've been there 600 years, and there ain't no peace between black and whites because the cultures are different. Like Chinese and Mexicans cannot integrate. The music is different. The eating is different.